All right, welcome back to another regular episode. We're going around the room right now. We're gonna find out. Hey, what do you guys think is old enough for kisses?
That guy.
Oh, come on!
I'm fucking around now. No, we're talking about
nothing clever, just deflect.
A guy left his Jeep at a dealership to get his oil changed. Well, then that guy is getting sued because somebody died involving his car after he wasn't even there.
What the fuck? How?
Would the car
and how did they die?
Like, what the fuck?
So I'll tell you what happened. So there was of course, 19-year-old mechanic. He's trying to change the oil.
That's old enough for kisses.
You think he's old enough for kisses?
19, yeah.
He was trying to suck on the oil pan.
Is he certified mechanic though?
19 is too old, man.
Too old.
Too old for McB.
Oh my
He starts the car. He removes his foot from the clutch and doesn't know how to drive stick.
Oh shit.
Dude, we gotta teach people how to drive stick, man.
Yeah, right? Jeep jumps up, kills a married 42-year-old father of 4.
Oh my
God.
And lifelong mechanic.
Oh, another mechanic.
Yeah, another mechanic. So the 19-year-old's in the car, right? Vehicle jumps up, kills the 42-year-old father of 4, a mechanic.
Oh my god.
And
they sue the guy for having a stick shift.
Guy dies instantly, and then they're suing the owner of the car.
Not the kid who killed him.
No.
Not the
What?
19-year-old?
On what ground?
Who's suing?
So
How are you gonna sue your customer for fucking giving you business?
Yeah, that's gaslighting.
because the accident happened at work and involved 2 employees, you can't sue the boss in that situation. According to
Can you sue the employee?
according to the legal standard. What do you mean? Who would sue the employee?
The family who died, like the family who had the dead father, right? That's the party that's suing, right?
Yes.
So why don't they sue the employee who killed the
The other
father?
mechanic?
They say they can't because of this legal standard that is in this particular area.
So they just have to get somebody then. Is that what this is about?
Because the Jeep, if the Jeep was a gun, you can't sue the guy that pulled the trigger. That's crazy.
But you can try.
But not if it's at work. I think that's the thing. Because it's at work.
Yeah.
What the? So what's the actual charge?
So like, let's say you work at a gun store and someone pulled the trigger, you can't sue the guy at the gun store or pull the trigger.
Like a gun manager shot like the employee or something.
Yeah, like an employee shot another employee. That's crazy.
That's bizarre.
So the attorney says the person responsible is the owner of the car. And so, yeah, so the reporters are like, you're suing the owner of the car who's getting his oil changed who did nothing in this case. And he's like, I have to.
I have to.
Because of the technicalities. So someone's gonna sue.
But she wants money, probably, right?
This is America. This is our heritage.
This is what we do.
It's our birthright.
Someone's getting sued, man.
It's our birthright.
I'm fucking blown by that. That's ridiculous.
So fucked. That's really fucked.
If you haven't been sued, you're not really American.
Why don't they sue fucking Jeep or something?
Right?
Poor innocent guy.
Nobody in America sues Jeep.
That's true.
By the way, this attorney's gonna be very popular. Listen to this. He says, when you hand your car over to anybody, including the valet or the person at the service desk at your local dealership, you better be able to trust that person.
What the?
It's just an oil change.
So don't trust this business is what he's saying. This business is a piece of shit.
Was it was a Jeep dealership or was it just like a mechanic that he brought his Jeep to?
When you're sitting in this channel and ask shit like that,
It sounds like a Jiffy Lube. Was it a Grand Cherokee or was it a Wrangler Sport?
it's a dealership.
You piece of shit. You McB.
fucking McB.
Well, it's the actual Jeep dealership. That's crazy because
Yeah, where else do you drop your Jeep off? Where else can you...
Right?
It's an official dealership.
Who can you trust anymore, huh?
Yeah.
you can't even trust a dealership.
Like, who the fuck's gonna drop off their cars to get worked on anymore?
I think the 19-year-old secretly always wanted to kill that 42-year-old. Stick shift, here's my chance.
There it is.
Yeah, people use that excuse a lot these days.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I don't know how to drive stick. It's like, he knows.
So I ran over 5 children because I don't know how to drive stick, you know?
I'm a mechanic that doesn't know how to drive stick. Whoops.
Yeah, not a very good mechanic, huh?
Yeah, how do you not know how to drive stick?
And you're a mechanic though.
That's pretty, I guess 19, but still, goddamn.
Well, yeah, 19-year-old knowing how to drive stick today is rare, probably.
But don't you gotta go to like drive stick at mechanic school?
Yeah, if you're gonna be a mechanic,
Because you could technically fix a stick.
Yeah.
But how does he get it out of like first gear?
And why'd they leave it to him if he doesn't know how to drive stick?
Everybody knows the hardest part about learning how to drive stick is getting out of first gear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
The
it's
first
like,
go.
What the fuck was this guy doing?
Well,
How do you know that?
when maybe he's on an incline and then you hit the clutch.
And at what speed is this motherfucker going? You know, on like a flat, like it's not like a mechanic's like always working on a fucking hill or anything. You know what I mean? It's just flat. So even if you get out of first gear, you got to be flooring it or something like that to like hit somebody.
Or it could be the dude, the 43-year-old, is in between the car and a wall, and he goes, "Hey, can I walk through here?" Yeah, like sure. I'm just gonna check on whatever, and then boom, it jumps. And
So what happened to the guy from Star Trek, right? Because that was a Jeep too. Remember
His
that?
car started rolling.
Yeah, his car started rolling, and then it just like
that
crushed
was
him
sad.
there.
Yeah,
And then he,
that was sad.
Oh yeah, Anton Yelkin. Yeah, that was sad.
Why are we assuming this mechanic shop is an all-male mechanic shop? By the way.
That's true.
It could be a female mechanic, 19-year-old. Doesn't know how to drive stick. Only females know how to drive stick.
A woman driver is what you're saying. Is your theory?
Sounds to me like this is a women's mechanic shop.
They're very popular. They're rising right now.
World's first woman mechanic shop has a horrible accident.
That sounds like it has a ring to it.
Kind of not bad. I think probably 16 is old enough for kisses in Detroit. If I had to guess.
I bet this law came out because of the huge ass car industry there.
Oh yeah, dude.
So they're like, we can't have any liability for any accidents that happen for like car shit.
Definitely. Well, it's Detroit.
Yeah.
So imagine you have an auto dealership in Detroit and you're gonna get sued by your employees. Fuck no. You're gonna make sure it's all set up so you're good.
That's the best place to own a dealership. Then you can never get in trouble.
And everyone's leaving.
Yeah. You can't drink the tap water there either, though, right? That's what I hear.
Oh yeah.
That Flint. Oh, that's not
Yeah,
Detroit.
Flint,
that's
Michigan.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think they should just leave Detroit. That's the problem with the story.
Detroit should get sued.
What journalists wrote this news for Detroit?
What's this? Like Fox Detroit?
Fox 2.
Fox 2,
Detroit.
not even Fox. It's like Fox 2 Detroit. Oh.
Sounds like a missile.
Dude, I bet Fox in every other state's talking shit about Fox Detroit.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, oh, this poor branch.
You have to go work at Fox Detroit.
Have you guys been to Detroit? It's pretty crazy. Like, I've seen boarded up skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers?
Yeah, and like there's just abandoned neighborhoods, not even homes. Like blocks.
Sad, man.
Full
Like,
blocks, yeah.
Several homes, just plywood on the windows, graffiti. It's just like mad homes, just vacant.
Well, wasn't
But
it?
isn't there like a housing crisis here? Why not ship the people
That's a good
over
idea.
there?
People here don't like to move out of state for some reason.
Especially in this room, yeah.
See, people rather be homeless in California than have a home in
It's the
Detroit.
sunshine, dude. We love the sunshine.
The weather sucks to be homeless in Detroit.
There's homes there that if you occupy and pay the tax and the utilities, it's yours. You get a free house.
But yeah, there's no one to kick you out. There's no one has that job there.
It's so dead. Like their downtown, where their skyscrapers are, you could probably lay in the middle of the street and no one will run you over for 5 minutes. It's dead.
Looks close
Whole
to
5 minutes.
Like it's like
Let's try it out. Let's
It's like
test this
fucking
theory.
floating newspaper, like that.
Tumbleweeds.
Well, the joke a couple years ago was like you could go to Detroit with like $100 and like be a real estate maven or some shit.
Mogul.
Yeah, because like they were selling houses for like $2 and shit.
So you can have like 5 homes
Yeah.
or 100
But then
homes.
it's all dilapidated shit, so you don't want that. You have to go.
Is that because of the 08 recession thing?
No, the car industry left, and that was the only thing they had, and they never recovered after that.
They just slowly
Like all of them were there, like Ford.
So
and,
every
yeah.
recession they had just hit them extra hard.
So I guess what we're trying to say to this father of 4 who died is, why didn't you leave Detroit?
If you
If I
only
could talk
left,
to him.
if you only left, man, you would have still been alive.
So
Sometimes we have to victim blame, and this is one of those times.
Good job to that 19-year-old for working at a safe spot for him, you know what I mean?
That's true.
if I could travel back in time to the moment that thing's about to hit him, I wouldn't say get out of the way. I would say get out of Detroit.
Move out of Detroit.
Get out of Detroit!
He's like, huh?
He's like, but do you know it costs money to move? See.
I heard Vegas is cheap.
I only talk shit about Detroit because even when it was not this, it was still shitty to me.
Oh, you went back before it was all boarded up?
Like we've been back there like several times for shows, and everyone was always super assholes.
He owns a neighborhood over there in a skyscraper. He's $19 million. Dude.
Yeah, it's part of my net worth.
There's an area that they're trying to revive and stuff we saw where we're just like, oh, wow, that's cool. And then like They're like at a hipster coffee shop, and you're looking at a boarded up skyscraper.
That's the key, man.
That's what makes it hipster.
As long as it becomes hipster, it can look as shitty as you want.
This is what we have to investigate. We have to interview somebody from Detroit, and we have to ask them all our questions about Detroit, so they can answer and myth bust any of the stuff that we're saying.
There are forefathers' children we could talk to.
It's just the Hmong community that lives like around Detroit, like in the suburbs of Detroit. But no one actually lives. I don't think they're in the city.
You're just trying to get Clint Eastwood on the show.
Yeah, Gran Torino.
That's what I really want. So we can yell racial slurs at us.
I like the McBee Clint Eastwood.
You want to bring him back to that era?
We're gonna need to give people context.
Yeah.
It's just.
Oh no, we're out of time.
Sign up for the Patreon, motherfucker.